Hello, this is Alexander Cross, Criminal Defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you'd like to learn more about criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross & Associates, and ask questions in the comments section below so that we can respond in the future with additional videos. So we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. This has to do with somebody who was arrested for an assault. Criminal attorney Modesto, assault attorney Modesto, accused of assault, Modesto, attorney, Modesto. Let's see here. So, one day a man wanted to assault my wife in front of my house. I came out and I hit the man with a bat and I knocked him unconscious. My neighbor called the police and they arrested me. In the past, I had a case of domestic violence with my former girlfriend. Can the previous case affect me? Yeah, it probably can affect you because if you're convicted of that previous case, that's going to show that you have a propensity for violence. That doesn't mean you're necessarily guilty of the offense, but the DA is definitely going to be able to use that against you, especially if that old case is less than 10 years old. It's a prior. Now, here's the other issue. Let's talk about self-defense and defense of others. Did you really have to hit that man in the head with a bat and knock him out? That's the question that needs to be asked here. See, because you can use force, including lethal force, to defend others from a lethal attack or from an attack where they may suffer great bodily injury. For instance, if this was a 250-pound man and your wife weighs 100 pounds and it looks like he's socking her, punching her, and kicking her, then yeah, you can use some deadly force to stop him. Absolutely, perfectly legal, defense of others, no problem. But if you was just having a shouting match with your wife, you can't just approach the guy with a bat and hit him across the face and knock him out. And not only that, but let's talk about your size versus his size. I mean, if you weigh 250 pounds of muscle and he's 130 pounds, knocking him out with a bat isn't going to fly very well. On the other hand, if he weighs 250 pounds and you weigh 180 pounds or whatever, that might warrant a bat, especially if your wife was in real danger. So we really need to look at more facts of the case, because if it doesn't pass the smell test, if it doesn't look like if it looks like you could have stopped in another way very reasonably, especially if he was smaller than you or roughly your size and your wife was in no real danger, you might get charged with a violation of Penal Code Section 245 parentheses A parentheses 1, which is a felony of assault with a deadly weapon, which carries up to 4 years state prison. And since you knocked him out, they're going to hit you with a GBI clause, which could increase that by an additional 3 years. So we really need to look at whether or not this is a real self-defense or an imperfect self-defense. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross & Associates, and feel free to ask questions in the comments section below. But if you've been accused of a crime and need representation in court, call us now for a free consultation here in the San Francisco Bay Area, 1-800-862-7677. On our next video, we're going to be discussing the case of somebody who induced a child to take items from a store. Criminal attorney Modesto. Assault attorney Modesto. Accused of assault, Modesto. Attorney Modesto.